Boss, you're 6 years old.
Oh my gosh, this guy, I'm literally.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi guys.
How are you doing? Welcome to the story of how we dated.
Yo.
Yeah, in the previous video, we told you guys about how I asked Trina to be my girlfriend in the front seat of her then boyfriend's car.
This guy.
If you haven't seen that, just go check it out. Then come back. We'll be waiting for you. Go. Go. Oh, you saw it. Good. Now that
Perfect.
you're here. So yeah, I was coming from a poetry show that evening, um, and I was heading to a friend's place, and I saw these guys at the gas station. They were chilling. Uh, I thought he was just giving her a ride home. I really did think he was just giving her a ride home. And I walked up to the car and I was like, "Hey, Trina, thank you so much for coming for our show. We really enjoyed your presence at our show. It was super awesome." Yeah.
Mm. And so my boyfriend then goes into the store to
Yes.
get us some food because I think it was like past 8 p.m.
It was like 9:30. The
Yeah,
shows were ending
somewhere
at about
there. Yeah.
8:30, 9, somewhere thereabouts. Yeah.
And you guys were going to chill at another friend's place.
Yes.
So
Yes, we were. So we
bear
had
in
these
mind,
days of evening chills when the boys like, yeah.
it wasn't just the boys, it was like the whole poetry crew.
PDS.
PDS,
Yeah.
yes.
So
It was
like after a
everybody.
poetry show or like during these rehearsals, we'll go to this friend's place. He had like a 4 bedroom apartment house,
Mhm.
and the girls would be like in one room or in two rooms, and the guys would be in another room, and we'd like do our poetry rehearsals together,
Mhm.
write poetry and edit everything together
Hang out.
and hang
Yes.
out. And so I'd always invite her to come over.
I couldn't come for any of those because they were sleepovers. And there's no way I was gonna leave Tando and come for a sleepover.
And I was like, but you got sisters. Can't she like be
Still, it
babysat?
didn't make sense that you wanted me to come for those sleepovers when you knew very well that I had Tando.
I know. I apologize. So would have these sleepovers and these chills and back to the story. I apologize, guy. I digress. I'm asking her to be my girlfriend and she's like, I I I can't date you. I have a boyfriend. I'm like,
And the guy, I just said yes to my boyfriend then.
that
So
was
I
you
was
actually
like,
started dating that
that
very
same
day.
day.
I was literally hours late, gentlemen. Hours late. Just
Still,
it was
man.
because of the poetry show.
Oh,
Poetry is the one that made me
wow.
miss out on starting this relationship early.
Anyway, away from that. Then we started speaking. We started like texting, and
Yeah,
that was like what,
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2013. We started having chats every now and then. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. to pray, and he would
I
be
had
awake.
insomnia
Yeah, and so
because I
would
was in
end up,
uni
yeah, would end up like
and
chatting.
traumatized and I think a little depressed at the time. I had insomnia.
Anyway, away from the dark corner. Um, so we started chatting every now and then. I think
Yeah.
that's where our friendship was pretty much
Yeah,
founded.
it
Like,
blossomed in that
yeah.
space of time. We got to know each other quite a lot. We got
Mm-hmm.
to get to know each other as friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started dating somebody else. I had another relationship.
And another relationship,
It was just
and another,
it was a few.
and a couple of situationships, and a couple of flings.
So I made the most of life by living it.
Mm.
That's a good line. It's a
No,
good line. I made the
nah,
most of life by
nah,
living it.
nah,
You can
nah.
use that for one of your poems
Oh wow, no.
or rap punchlines.
Mm-mm. Anyway, finally 2017 came through. 2016 actually. Let's talk about 2016.
When she
2016.
broke up with her then boyfriend.
It was a very interesting year. It was
Yeah.
very, very interesting year. That was around the time that him and I would talk, but it wasn't like that much.
Yes.
because you were in a relationship,
Yes, and
and
so are you.
I was as well. But it was around the time that my relationship was shaky and it needed, like, I was trying to. So I decided to do this thing where, in the month of July, I decided to take a break.
Hmm.
By a break, I asked my boyfriend then if I could take some space off our relationship. I stopped talking to all the men in my life then, like all the guy friends that I had. Um, and I needed that 1 month to, like, figure out what my future was gonna be like.
Yeah, so Trina is one of those healthy mindset, healthy mentality kind of people who, when I'm taking a break or I'm breaking up with somebody, I need time to
Hmm.
wean them off and heal myself off. We're breaking up today, and this is the end. Tomorrow,
No,
if I find a chick,
no,
boom, shakalaka, it's another
no,
relationship.
no, no,
Nope, that
no.
wasn't
That was
Trina.
very unhealthy. That is very unhealthy.
It really is.
But anyway, and that month, my then boyfriend made sure that he didn't call me pretty much the whole month because I had asked for it. But this nigga though decided to message me almost every time.
No,
Baby, you used
it
to do
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't every time.
Okay, every now and then you like messaged and
All I was
you
trying to do was
checked
check
up
in to
on
see if
me,
you're okay.
which I was.
I just wanted to find out, hey, listen, I know you say we're not supposed to talk, but are you all
Are
right? Are
you,
you well? Are you in a
and
good
and
place?
I would respond like after 3 4 days to say
Yeah,
I'm good, and he was like okay, and he would still give me that space.
exactly.
I
Just
appreciate
wanted
it
to know
though.
that you were alive.
I really appreciate you for
And
that.
thankfully, I invested in this relationship thoroughly through these moments. I was just sowing seeds subtly.
Wow. Anyway, 2017, this guy. So I broke up with my then boyfriend,
Yeah,
and
what happened in
you
2017?
also broke up with your then girlfriend
Yeah,
around after, like, it was a what? Towards the end of the year. He
yeah,
also broke up with this girlfriend he had, and then 2017 happened. So him and I are like chatting here and there, and he tells me, um, so my 2017 is all about me taking care of myself, and I
Oh,
need to,
jeez, I remember
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. I need to figure
Oh,
out what I
man.
want. So
Oh,
unfortunately, I
man.
can't be in a relationship. La da 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 da. I'm like, oh man, I
Mm,
understand because me, I took the whole July off, so I understand when he said he needed,
mm.
I can't do a relationship.
Oh,
So I'm like,
boy.
okay, cool. You're not doing a relationship. Okay, I hear you, man. But we can be friends, right? I was like, okay. And then um he asked me to be a part of something amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm still we need to do that again. We need to do that
It
again.
was a poetry show
Yeah.
that I was led to do called "The Pain Is Not Yours"
Oh.
to address a lot of trauma and mental health that people experience, mental health challenges that people
Mhm.
experience, so that they could heal from their experiences and share
And
some of my stories and other people's stories.
yeah, and just to make people understand that they're not in this alone. It
Yeah,
was beautiful. It
and
was a
that
very
that
beautiful
pain that
show.
you go through is not just for you to experience, but it's to make you stronger so you can
Mhm.
provide healing to the next person.
Amen.
The pain is not yours.
Hmm. So anyway, the pen doesn't show. The preps are happening, and while the preps are happening, I only get to find out
I did a thing.
that he did. I can't even call it a bobo.
I made a boo boo. I made a
He
boo boo.
wasn't a bobo exe. So anyway, two
He
weeks
was a
before
boo
the
boo.
show, 2 weeks before the show, I find out this guy has been in a relationship from what, February?
Yes.
After telling me that he doesn't want a relationship, guys. 2 weeks before the
In my
show.
defense, I thought she already knew.
I didn't. That's the funny
In my
thing.
other defense,
That's the crazy thing.
we didn't do anything through this period.
No, we didn't. But
But we were getting really
we're
close
really
and
close,
we're
and we
we're
kind of.
getting to know each other more and more. And she was also working on the mindset that, this might turn out into something.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
it
she's
was.
like, boom, you have a girlfriend?
And he
I'm like,
didn't tell me.
oh, yeah, I
I
thought
thought
you
you
knew.
knew, and I'm like,
And she's like, dude, we've been rehearsing together for like
we've
two
been
weeks straight.
hanging
How
out.
have you not told me that you have a girlfriend? You didn't ask.
And that's
That's
the thing. What's with
that's
you
not
didn't
really
ask thing? We are friends. I didn't understand it, and I still don't.
yeah, gents. It's not just that she didn't ask. You should share information,
Please
especially
share.
so that you don't lead someone along.
Yeah, I'm wondering,
And she's just
especially
like, no, but
that.
I didn't lead you on. I didn't say anything. Like, yeah, I
This chick was buying vegetables for you. This is what I would do. I'd go for Tuesday market and then I'd buy like the kind of stuff that he likes because I knew my friend liked this kind of stuff. Not that I was even trying to buy my space in your life. No,
You weren't?
I was just being your friend.
Really?
Nigga, you're gonna
Oh.
do this to me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, so I would do these nice things for him because we used to hang out together a lot.
We did.
So
We
we would
did.
even end up cooking together.
We did.
We would end up cleaning together, doing
We
stuff
did.
together,
We ended up buying house
buying
groceries
house
together.
groceries together, and it became like it was one of those things where in my mind I'm like, okay, he's not bad. I'm getting to know him. I don't mind a guy like him. Gosh, he's a brother, guys. But a guy, anyway.
So yeah, I was not really a good guy entirely. I was trying to be better.
Yeah, you were.
Unfortunately, the only way I know how to be me was to be slightly questionable. Excuse me. And I was significantly questionable at the time.
You were.
Fast forward a little bit through uh, August when we had that show,
Mm,
September, October. End of October or so, I break up with my girlfriend at the time.
mm,
Uh, and her and I are still talking. There was a little bit of a period when she was mad at me. Story for another time. Yeah. And every November 1st, October 31st, and November 1st, she would call me and pray for me. She had this.
it was more like an assignment. So the time when I met him, I was led to pray for him every birthday eve.
Mhm.
His birthday is on the 1st of November, so on the
Yes,
31st, oh, was it 30th?
31st of
31st of
October.
October, I would like call him up and just usher him into the next year.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, I was just doing it because it was an instruction that I got from God to just pray for him. So I would call him every 31st just to pray for him. And that 31st,
I didn't think she would do it because, like I said, there was like a short situationship that transpired where she was upset with me.
I was really mad at you.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even call that night. I prayed for him, but I didn't call him. I just sent
You sent a text
I sent a text and I
of
sent
the prayer.
of the prayer, and I sent what God has said towards you, what he said concerning you.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. I decided to keep my distance.
It didn't last long. I think towards the middle of the month, towards her birthday on the 19th of November, we spoke again. I started chatting a lot more.
Hmm.
December, we're getting really close, and now we're both single, and we're talking about our relationship life and how we want to date, but we kind of have a lot of exhaustion from the previous
Hmm.
relationships we've had,
Hmm.
the previous experiences. I had also experienced a lot of growth in that year. 2017 was a year of growth for me and a lot of learning experiences, and God kind of did a lot of fast tracking of that growth towards the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
um, that was supposed to happen in the beginning, but I was stubborn. Yeah,
He
but the
was a
growth came in.
Jonah.
Yeah. Fast forward to January. The year starts where doing us pretty well. It's
Hmm.
healthy. It's not toxic. It's
Hmm.
not secretive towards each other. There's no information that we're not sharing about each other's lives. I mean, now she knows I'm fully, totally single, not even
Hmm.
flinging side chicks or
Hmm.
situationships in the vicinity. And I'm just like, yeah, this is my woman now, and I'm down for this. And I tell her I love her, and she tells me she loves me also. And I'm like, yeah, this is it. Let's go
He
forward.
did not tell me that he loved. Okay, he would mention it, but
Yes, I
then
did. Yes,
no.
I did.
Then he did that thing where he assumed we're in a relationship when he was only the only one in that relationship because he didn't ask me to be his person.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that didn't happen. So she starts to throw a tantrum about this, right? Like a whole hissy fit. Like grade, not even grade 12. No, grade 12 can be so much more mature than how she threw that hissy fit. It was very, very childish. She was
Oh,
like a fourth grader, man. Like you were like 6 years old throwing a tantrum about, yo, so what are we? I
I
thought you.
needed to No,
I'm
guys,
like,
this
I
guy.
thought you already
No, no,
know.
no. Let me. In my defense,
Mm.
this guy led me
Mm.
on the entire 2017. Remember that car
Okay,
situationship that happened?
so yeah,
So
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
want
that kind
to
of happened. No,
assume.
no, no, no,
I
no.
didn't want to assume I was
But
in
at
a
this point, I
relationship.
was very clear with her. You're the only person that
It
I'm with.
didn't
You're the
matter.
only
I
person I'm
needed to
talking to.
know. And he had this thing about not having titles. So he's like,
I
I
hate
you can't
the responsibility of titles because
girlfriend. No.
every relationship I'd experienced or witnessed did not respect them. So I was like, look, I'm not trying to put you in the same bracket that everybody has thrown into the trash. You are more unique to me than just the title of girlfriend that no one wants to respect. I would rather we have something that is uniquely ours. If it means you're going to be called my woman, that is what you are. If you're going to be called my baby girl, then that's what you are. But the title itself just did. And I was very frustrated. This is like 2 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. She's texting me about this. So I get in my car. I drive out of the house. I drive out of the yard. Rather go to her place and I tell her, look, I'm at your gate. She's like,
That was
right,
like midnight.
right now. That was 1 a.m.
What I'm
It's
sorry.
1 a.m. Like you right now. I'm like, yes, I'm at your gate. Could you come out so I can at least be very clear about this? So she comes out, and me being still very frustrated and this close to blacking out. Don't sleep and drive, guys. This is not what this video is about. I
Wow.
get to her place and I give. She comes out. She's like, hi, how are you? You know, because she's short, so she had to look.
Oh wow.
Hi, you okay? I'm like, yeah. Listen, firstly, I love you. I really do love you. I would like you to be my girlfriend, if that is okay with you. Since you want the title and the terminology and the inquisition and the actual question, will you be my girlfriend? P.S. I'm asking you to be my girlfriend because I really just want one relationship. We have already spoken about this. If this relationship doesn't end in marriage, then I don't know what's going to happen, fam. I really want to
You
be with you
actually
for the rest of my life.
you actually were like, will you be my wife so I don't have to ask this question when it's time? I'll just put the ring on it. I'm like,
Yeah, I
bruh, you
did.
still have to ask. And he was like, if I say girlfriend, boyfriend, it's too little.
Yeah, it. Honestly, I've seen relationships that are completely disrespected. The title is very nothing to people. So it felt too low of value to what I wanted to have with her.
Aww.
And that's why I asked her to be my wife um, at the time. I was ready to make that commitment because I knew my life was set right here.
You guys.
And yeah, in a nutshell, that's pretty much how we dated.
How we started dating.
Yes.
Jeez.
And in the next video, we're going to tell you the story of our relationship.
Oof.
I don't know if I had fully grown from everything God wanted me to grow from in 2017. It was, anyway,
It
you
was
see, you catch us up
the
in the next
next one.
video. Yeah,
Thank you so much, guys,
see you
for
guys next Sunday.
yes, my love.
Mad love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you owe me an apology.
I don't owe you
You
anything.
called me a fourth grader.
Boss, you're 6 years old.
Oh my gosh, this guy, I'm
As
literally just.
a fourth grader is in grade six.
But why am I a fourth grader?
Because you act like a child, baby.
Maybe, but then I'm your child, so don't complain. We're good.
Yeah.